Tommy Robinson exposed who really backs Britain's far right. Who is Tommy Robinson, and how did he rise to prominence? Robinson, whose real name is Stephen Yaxter Lennon, co-founded the English Defence League in 2009, a street protest movement that quickly gained notoriety for its anti-Islam messaging. His co-founder, Paul Ray, had previously been linked with far-right networks and was accused by critics of working with intelligence contacts. When the EDL was formalized through Companies House, records show involvement from Roberta Moore, a Brazilian-born activist and former Israeli soldier. Moore briefly led the EDL's Jewish division, which held joint demonstrations with pro-Israel groups in London. Photographs later placed her alongside senior figures from the Zionist Federation. The group's reputation for extremism drew further scrutiny when Moore expressed support for Anders Breivik, the Norwegian terrorist who murdered 77 people in 2011. Internal disputes eventually caused her to leave the EDL, but her role has remained part of the movement's early history. Tommy Robinson himself moved on from the EDL, but his financial backers became a subject of debate. In 2017, he was appointed as a Shillman Fellow at the David Horowitz Freedom Center, a U.S. think tank. Reports suggested his stipend was underwritten by American billionaire Robert Shillman, known for his close ties to pro-Israel organizations. Robinson also received support from the Middle East Forum, led by Greg Roman, a former official in Israel's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Critics argue that these transatlantic connections raise questions about Robinson's loyalties, especially after he appeared in the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights and declared that he would personally fight for Israel in any future war. Despite portraying himself as a defender of British identity, Robinson has provoked outrage for comments dismissing the deaths of 3 ex-British soldiers in Gaza, calling them, quote, cucks. Supporters see him as a patriot silenced by the establishment. Detractors point to a pattern, a movement seeded in the streets of Luton, boosted by international money, and bound tightly to global networks on the far right. The English Defence League may have fractured, but its founder's career, and the controversies around who helped him, remain very much alive. We'll keep following this story here at IAI News.